Good Wednesday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Joseph Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Wednesday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Well, we're looking nice and dry right now, but if we go on and scroll our way out, see what's going on throughout the entire U.S., we do have some rainfall with some flooding activity potentially in Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, even in Kansas. Colorado seeing some rainfall as well as the Dakotas, Minnesota, and then up there in New York, there is some rainfall going on in those areas. Everybody else, though, looking pretty good. No rainfall. Now, what about cloud cover? See some cloud cover going on up there inside the upstate, going on inside the Midlands, the low country, even the Grand Strand areas. All areas receiving a little bit of cloud cover, just determining on how dense it is. Seems like the more denser ones are up there in the upstate, while everything else more lighter. Now, what about our cloud cover for the future? We go ahead and push this forward over to around here is 10 a.m., moving this all the way to around 12 p.m. And the more that you move onward, the more that you see that cloud cover activity from the upstate and the Midlands kind of just push its way down towards the south and east, bringing even in some more cloud cover in areas like the low country, the Grand Strand areas, the Petey areas. And then as you move even to around 12 o'clock in the morning, there is still cloud cover activity in the Midlands and onward. Now, in terms of current temperatures right now, we're talking about 82 in Beaufort, 83, Summerville as well as 83 in Charleston, 82, Georgetown, 81, Myrtle Beach and North Myrtle Beach, 80, Columbia, Sumter as well as 79 in Lugoff, 77, Newbury, 76 in Greenville, 75, Spartanburg, Gaffney, York, and 75 in Anderson. Air quality for today, it looks like that the low country is inside of a moderate risk of air quality. If you're in the low country for today, make sure that you are paying attention to that air quality, making sure it doesn't get too bad for you as we get over into today. Moderate's not too good, but not too bad either. High temperatures for today, we're talking about 94 in Greenville, 93 Spartanburg, as well as 95 in Rock Hill, 98 Columbia, and even around Orangeburg, 98, 99 Walterboro, 96 in Charleston, 94 Georgetown, 91 inside of Myrtle Beach. And then for Hilton and Island, we're at 96, Florence 97. And then we go into our heat index values for today, continuing to stay hot, especially down there in the low country areas, especially in the Grand Strand areas, towards around 110 plus in terms of our heat index value. So it's going to be very hot today in the low country and the Grand Strand areas. Not as hot as it has been. Today is definitely not as hot as it will be as it was yesterday and Monday, but it's going to be hot regardless. So make sure that you're paying attention for that heat today. Winds aren't going to be any help at all. We're pretty much going to be 10 miles an hour and less in terms of sustained winds. And then those wind gusts may get up to around 15 miles per hour, maybe a little bit more. But overall, you're not seeing anything more than that. As we move over into rainfall for the next 24 hours, you see around a hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch in areas like Dillon, going into Kingstree, Georgetown, Moncks Corner, Walterboro. And overall, we're seeing a good amount of areas to where we could even see around like a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch. Definitely is possible here. But I will say this as well, is that this does not, collectively count thunderstorms as well. This is really just the overall precipitation rate here, not including thunderstorm activity or flash flooding activity. Crazy score right now, we're at a 3. Calm, pleasant conditions right now. No significant weather threats to the state. 3 for today. That's a 3 out of 100 plus. So we will kind of see that score go up probably more as we move later on into the day. But for right now, 3, nice and calm. You definitely could go outside right now if you really did want to. Now, what about for the SPC outlook? A thunderstorm activity is possible. Areas of the Midlands, the Low Country, the Grand Strand, the PD areas, these areas all have a risk of thunderstorm activity starting off here Wednesday, August the 19th. But if we go on and go into our excessive rainfall outlook, you're not seeing anything here. So it's just that risk of thunderstorm activity and not even expected to be severe at that. So let's go on now and take a look at the models now time, starting here at 8 o'clock in the morning. We push this forward, and as we get into the afternoon, 2 to 3 p.m., showers and storms start to form from areas of the Midlands to the Low Country. Even the Grand Strand areas start to receive some rainfall activity. It does start to spread a little bit as you get to around, like here's 5 o'clock p.m., moving all the way to around 7 p.m., and then all the way to 10 p.m. We're still seeing rainfall activity. Then once we get to around 11 and 12 o'clock in the morning, showers and storms kind of die off. But you are seeing shower and storm activity kind of going throughout the state of South Carolina as we move from the Midlands to the Low Country, even into the Grand Strand and the PD areas. So Seemed like that it's just another summer slash thunder, another summer storm type day, summer pattern type day. And that's pretty much all I have to say here. So again, if you've not hit the like button yet, please go on and do so. Also hit the subscribe button. We're at 825, trying to get to that main goal of 900. We are a quarter of the way there to 900. And then share with your friends, your family members, your acquaintances, and people that you don't talk to regularly, because it's free and it always will be. I will be back going into tonight with your 8 o'clock p.m. forecast update. Let's just get through today and we will be halfway through the work week. Hit those two buttons before you leave if you're new.